Oh my god, James, Mom and Dad are going to kill us. This is my fault. I shouldn't have done that. I knew this was going to end up horrible. Don't worry about it. Keep the towel pressed to your face. Everything's going to be okay, I promise. We traveled back to 2002. A harsh winter had just begun. My parents just packed up my brother and I, and we were off to Windham Mountain in upstate New York. It was a great mountain to learn off of. My parents, before going, asked if I wanted to ski or snowboard. Being the crazy child that I was, I followed in my brother's footsteps and began snowboarding. I picked up the sport so well that each day following my first, I was bumped up to harder and older group levels. I was 6 years old and snowboarding with boys who were 12. The sport came naturally to me, and that's a big reason why I fell in love with it. There's another reason which will come later. As I got older, I began competing at amateur levels. My specified event was border cross, otherwise known as snowboard racing. The event holds 4 to 6 racers through obstacles that include cambered turns, various jumps, drops, and steep sections. It is designed to challenge every rider and their ability. My brother and I were at a park back home after a huge snowstorm. After we have snowstorms, my brother, our friends, and I would take our boards and go to a park to set up normal jumps and rails. It was late at night, and we all played rock, paper, scissors to see if we were going to go. The verdict was made, and it was decided we were going. We got to the park, and my headphones were already in, playing my favorite music. I hit my first rail, and I 360 off of it. I can hear my brother and his friends screaming in the background. Everything seems like the night is going to go over smoothly. Everyone is hitting their tricks the way they want to. Before I begin to go down the hill, I get nervous. You could tell it on my face. I wasn't ready to do this trick. My brother comes up to me. "You got this, Shan. It's easy. Just make sure your front edge is up." I go down the hill. I get ready to jump up onto the rail. My front edge of my board catches the rail and I slam face first into the rail. I lay on the floor for a couple minutes and realize that I should probably get up. I get up feeling fine. My brother rushes over to me as I take off my helmet. Blood begins to pour down my wrist. I begin to get dizzy. We get to the hospital. As I'm sitting in the waiting room, I look at my brother. "Oh my god, James, Mom and Dad are going to kill us. This is my fault. I shouldn't have done that. I knew this was going to end up horrible." "Don't worry about it. Keep the towel pressed to your face. Everything's going to be alright, I promise." After getting 15 stitches and 5 staples across the top of my head and some stitches under my eyebrow, I went through concussion testing. With no doubt in my mind, I knew I had one. I just didn't want to hear the doctor say it. "I'm sorry, Shannon, but you have a pretty severe concussion. This means no snowboarding for the rest of this winter and next winter. During the spring season, no soccer." I had the 2 major things that kept me happy taken away from me for months. During those 2 winters off, all I did was watch snowboarding. I watched the X Games, I watched YouTube videos of my favorite snowboarders, and all I could do to stay involved in the sport. Snowboarding is crazy. Any action snow sports are so incredibly dangerous. As athletes, we're going to push the limits. Today, I still snowboard. I'm not going to let one nasty fall make me not want to snowboard again. However, I look at snowboarding a lot differently now. It's amazing that one tragic situation can change your mindset. I look at the mountain now with a whole other perspective. The mountain is alive. It allows you to be free and do what you want.
When it comes down to it, it's pretty simple. Adventure is what you make it. And whether it's the travel, the discovery, or just the feeling of letting go, the only way we'll ever find out is to get out there and do it.